Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. We got some 1978 Atlanta Braves baseball, and we got the Braves traveling up to Montreal for the first time this year to take on the Expos on May 12th. So let's take a look at the Braves starting lineup. Leading off, playing second base, Jerry Royster. Batting second, playing center field, Barry Bonell. Batting third, playing left field, Jeff Burris. Batting fourth, playing right field, Cito Gaston. Batting fifth, playing first base, Dale Murphy. Batting sixth, doing the catching is Biff Pogoroba. Batting seventh, playing third base is Rod Gilbreth. Batting eighth, playing shortstop is Pat Rocket. And batting ninth and on the mound for the Braves is Preston HANNA. And for the hometown Montreal Expos, leading off, playing left field is Warren Camarte. Batting second, playing second, Dave Cash. Batting third, playing center field, Andre Dawson. Batting fourth, doing the catching, Gary Carter. Batting fifth, playing right field is Elston Valentine. Batting sixth, playing first base is Dale Unser. Batting seventh, playing third base is Larry Parrish. Batting eighth, playing shortstop is Chris Spire. And batting ninth on the mound is Ross Grizzly. Let's get this game started here in Montreal. We're going to move some of these players around a little bit. I can see the shortstop and all way too close to the infield here. So we'll move them around. First time we played up here in Montreal. So before we get this game started, let's move the second baseman and shortstop around a little bit. Okay. We might move first baseman back here. Move second baseman over here. Shortstop about there. Third baseman, move him back a little bit. Left field, center field. Move right field over a little bit. Move left field just a little deeper. And I think everything else looks pretty good. We'll get back to the game here. Yeah, that should be a little better, especially down at second. So we got Jerry Royster leading off, batting .252 on the year, no homers, and 4 RBIs, going up against Ross Grimsley. He is pitching in his sixth game. He's 2-1 with a 2.82 ERA. And here's the pitch to Royster. And that's going to be against 17. That's going to be a fly ball in the left field. No, it's not. That's going to be a base hit. Sorry about that. A base hit for Royster. He's on here with a leadoff single. And brings up Bonell now. And Barry is batting .286. He's got no homers and 4 RBIs on the year. Here's the pitch to Barry. And that's going to be against 16. And that's going to be a pop-up down the third. And Larry Parrish makes the catch for out number 1. And Jeff Burris is up now with 1 out, and Royster still down at first. Jeff's batting .281. He's got 2 homers and 9 RBIs. And that's going to be a 2 balls and no strike count on him. Here's the 2-0 pitch. They do some damage, and that ball's hit down to Parrish at third. 4 on a 31. And that'll barely be column number 2. So they'll get the lead runner out at second, but that's all they'll get. 5-4 put out. And now you got Burris down at first. And Cito Gaston up. Cito's batting $163. He's got a homer and 2 RBIs. Can he do something here? And that's going to be a ground ball down the second. Cash up with it. He fires down the second to short way. And the leadoff single goes nowhere. Braves nothing. Expos coming to the plate. Camarte. Cash and Dawson do up here. Camarte's batting .239, no homers and 8 RBIs going up against Preston Hanna. This is his 7th game, his 6th start. He's 2-4 with a 6.39 ERA. Here's the pitch to Warren. And that's going to be a fly ball out to center field. Easy play for Barry for out number 1. And up now is Cash. Show me the money. Cash says he's batting .276, a homer and 8 RBIs. And against a righty, that'll make him a 7. That's going to be a base hit in the left field. So with 1 out, Cash is aboard here. And to bring up the Hawk, Andre Dawson's up now, batting .226 with 3 homers, 10 RBIs. Here's the pitch to Dawson, and that's going to be a ground ball right in front of the plate. That'll be fielding column number 2, and that's going to be a strikeout. I'll have to throw down the first. Well, no, let's get this right. There's a runner on first. There's a runner on first. That's going to be a hit by pitch. Batter to second against an HBO. It'll be a ball. So is he an HBO? Nope. So he hits him. So now we got first and second. He hits the Hawk. Happy with that. We got first and second now with Gary Carter up. Carter hitting .226 on the year also with 4 homers and 12 RBIs. And that's going to be a ground ball down the short. Can the Braves turn 2 is the question. 25 and a 7. And that'll be fielding column 2. And that will be the old 6-4-3 double play, unless the batter is an F. Is that what it said? F on first, safe at second. So he's safe at second. So that'll just be a 6-3 put out. So now we got first and third. And 2 down for Valentine. And Valentine is batting .152, 1 homer and 7 RBIs. We got second and third here. Got Cash down at third, Dawson down at second, and here's the pitch. And that's going to be a ground ball down the short. We'll fire across the diamond over to first in the inning. Expos strand 2. We go to the top of the second. It's still not nothing. We got Murphy, Tokoroba, and Gilbreth due up here. Dale's batting .206 with 7 homers and 10 RBIs on the year. And that's going to be a ground ball down the first. Unser takes it himself for out number 1. The Tokoroba comes up to the plate now. Fifth is batting .319. He's got 4 homers and 12 RBIs. And that's going to be a fly ball out the left field. Camarte's got it for out number 2. Looking 2 down here for the Braves. And Gilbreth's up now, batting 206, no homers and 8 RBIs. And that's going to be a ground ball down to Parrish. 1, 2, 3 inning. We go to the bottom of the second. It's still nothing. And we'll have due up here for the Expos. Unser, Parrish, and Spire here. And Dale Unser is batting 111 with no homers and 2 RBIs. He gets a hold of this one off of HANNA. How far is this one going to travel? And that's going to be a double into the gap in right field. So a leadoff double gets the inning started for the Expos. See if HANNA can pitch around this mess like he did in the first. And Parrish is up now, batting 371. Not who you want to see up in this situation, with 4 homers and 18 RBIs. And that's going to be a ground ball back to the mound. Can he look the runner back is the question. And no, he can't. He'll fire over to first, but the runner will advance. And now with 1 out, you got a runner down at third. The Braves will play back. Ain't trying to give up a big inning here. They figure they're going to need more than 1 run to win this game. As you can see, the Braves' upcoming schedule. They play 2 more here in Montreal, and they head up to New York to take on the stinking Mets. And you got Chris Spire up now. He's batting 260 with no homers and 10 RBIs. And he drives this ball in the right field, I believe. Nope, single in the left field, and that'll score the runner. And just like that, Expos take a 1-0 lead here. The bottom of the second. Grimsley's up. The runner down at first. He'll probably be bunting, trying to get him over in the scoring position. Alrighty. So Grimsley's going to try to lay down a bunt here. He's batting 300 on the year, 3 for 10 with an RBI. And a 36 on a 33. Third baseman a 4. 42. That'll be fielding column 2. And not a very good bunt down the third base. Gilbert's up with it. He's going to fire down the second and get the lead runner. So Grimsley doesn't come through. It brings up Camarte now. He is 0 for 1, runner down at first now in Grimsley. And here's the pitch. He flew out the center the first time up. That's going to be a fly ball this time out the left field. But the Expos score 1, take a 1-0 lead. We go to the top of the third with the bottom part of the order duo. We got Rocket, HANNA, and then back to Royster. Had Rockets batting a $195, no homers and 7 RBIs. And that's going to be a ground ball down to short. Chris is up with it, throws his counterpart out. For out number 1, up to the plate now steps Preston HANNA, and he's batting 571 on the year, folks. He's 4 for 7 with 3 RBIs. He keep up this hidden streak, and he sure does. He squares this one up because we don't need no stinking DH. He's going to do it all himself. That ball is high. That ball is far. That ball is out of here, folks. Preston HANNA ties this ball game up on his own. It is now 1-1 with a homer, his first one up the year. Makes this game 1-1. You can see Atlanta Montreal's record. Atlanta's 11-16. They struck out 183 times, walked 117, has 52 doubles, 18 triples, and the Montreal Expos are 15-10, 152 strikeouts, 89 bases on balls, 48 doubles, and 2 triples. Here's the pitch now to Royster with nobody on and nobody out. And that's going to be a ground ball down the short. That'll be out number 1. And Barry Bunnell is up now. And Barry, he's 0 for 1. He popped up the third his first time up. And that's going to be against the 16. That is going to be a fly ball in the center field. Nice play out there by Dawson. Robs Barry of a hit. Now there's 2 down. And Jeff Burris is up. That was the third out. Didn't get that right. So the Braves score 1 on the home run by HANNA. We go to the bottom of the third. We got Cash, Dawson, and Carter due up here. Cash is 1 for 1. He's delivered today with a single. And not this time. That's going to be a fly ball out to center field. Barry's got it for out number 1. And the Hawks up now. Dawson. And he got hit by a pitch his first time up. And this is going to be a swing and a miss. HANNA strikes him out. And Gary Carter comes to the plate now. And Carter grounded out to short his first time up. And that's going to be a base on balls. So 2 outs now. A runner down at first to go ahead. Runs down there. And Valentine's up. And he grounded out to short his first time up. And that's going to be a fly ball out to Barry in center. So the Expos strand 1. It's still tied up. As we go to the 4th inning, you got Burris, Cito Gaston, and Dale Murphy due up here. Burris reached on a fielder's choice his first time up. And that's going to be a ground ball back to Grimsley. He fires over to first. That'll be out number 1. And as you can see, they put the records back up here. The Braves are batting .250 on the year. On base percentage of .315, a slugging percentage of .387, and an OPS of .700. And the Expos are batting .258 on the year. On base percentage of .321, slugging of .401, and an OPS of .722. Now we got Cito up. He's reached on a fielder's choice his first time. And that's going to be a fly ball out to left field. That'll be out number 2. Up to the Murph here to keep this 4th inning alive. Murph grounded out to first his first time up. And that's going to be a ground ball down the third. And Murph's going to beat that one out, folks. Dale Murphy's aboard here with 2 outs. Let's see if Murph's going to try to get in a scoring position here. 2 outs. So 24, I'd make him 21. 21. 43 or lower. Pokeroba up. I think it's time to try to get in scoring position. A 43 or lower, Murph safe. And he's out of there. Carter guns him down, folks. That'll end the inning. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It's still 1 apiece. Murph gets thrown out trying to steal. And now we got Unser, Parrish, and Spire due up here for the Expos. Unser doubled his first time up, came around to score the only run for the Expos. And that's going to be a swing and a miss. HANNA strikes him out. Out number 1. Second strikeout for Preston. And Larry Parrish is up. He grounded out to the mound his first time up. And that's going to be a fly ball in the left field. And it drops right in front of Burris. He takes it on the bounce. And they'll have a runner on first as Philip Reynolds joins us here. And Chris Spire up. Spire is 1 for 1. He singled and drove in the lone run for the Expos. Parrish down at first. Braves looking to turn two. That'll be a fly ball out in the center field. Barry gets to it for out number 2. So it's up to Grimsley. Old Hannah's done proved we don't need no stinking DH with a solo homer. Grimsley couldn't get the bunt down the last time. He reached on the fielder's choice. And that's going to be a fly ball out to Jeff Burris. He gets to this one. And the Expos strand 1. We go to the top of the 5th. Still knotted up 1 apiece. And the Braves will send up Pokeroba, Gilbreth, and the Rocket. And Biff Pokeroba flew out the left his first time up. And that's going to be a ground ball down the shorts. Fires up with it. That'll be out number 1. Now can Gilbreth get on base here? Gilbreth grounded out the third his first time up. And that's going to be another ground ball down the third and another out as Parrish fires across the diamond. 2 up and 2 down. Let's see if the Rocket here can get on base. He grounded out to short his first time up. And that's going to be a ground ball again down to Parrish. And again, that'll be out number 3. Braves go down 1, 2, 3. To the bottom of the 5th we go. The top of the order due up here for the Expos. Camarte, Cash, and Dawson. And Camarte's 0 for 2. Flew out twice to center and to left. And not this time. He gets a hold of this one. How far is this one going to travel? That's going to make it into the gap in right field. That'll be a leadoff double. And now the Expos got the go-ahead run down to second and nobody out for Mr. Cash. Cash on the barrel head. David. Cash up. He is 1 for 2. He singled and flew out the left. Flew out the center. And that's just what the Braves is looking for. A ground ball. Can they turn 2 is the question. The ball is hit down 2. Oh, that's right. Runner on second. Is he going to look the runner back? That's the question. He's going to swing and miss. That ball's not hit down the third. That's a strikeout. A big strikeout for Hannah. Brings up the Hawk now. Dawson's 0 for 1. He has yet to put the ball in play. He's been hit by a pitch and struck out. And this time he gets a hold of this one. And that'll be a single in the center field. Let's see here. Camarte, he's got good speed. He'll probably score here. 6. 55 could probably score with no throw. Yeah, there won't even be a throw. So that'll be an RBI single for Dawson. And the Expos take the lead here, 2-1. Alrighty, now you got a runner down at first. Gary Carter's up. And Carter is 0 for 1. He has grounded out the short and walked. Dawson down there with excellent speed at first. And that's going to be a comebacker to the mound. Let's see here. He's going to get the runner out at second. And that'll be it as he fires down to Rocket. And Carter's now down at first with 2 outs for Valentine. And Ellis is 0 for 2. He's grounded out the short and flew out the center. And that'll be another fly ball. This one out the right field. But the Expos score 1, take a 2-1 lead as we go to the 6th. Here's the man right now of the hour for the Braves, holding the Expos to 2 runs, and he's done the only damage. He's had a solo homer in the third inning. Can he do it again? And that's going to be a deep fly ball out the right field. Valentine's back near the track, makes the catch. Hannah gave it a ride. He keeps grooving them, and he keeps now. That'll be out number one. Jerry Royster's up now. He's singled and grounded out to short. And that'll be a base on balls. The Braves will take it. Now they got the tying run down at first with Royster. And you got Barry Bunnell up. Barry is 0 for 2. He has popped up the third and flew out to center. He do something here. That's going to be 2 balls and no strikes on Barry. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And that's going to be a fly ball out the left field for out number 2. And let's see if Royster's going to take off here with 2 outs. Try to get in scoring position here. That'll be a 3 of 21. That'll be just like the Murph. That'll be a 43 or lower. Let's see if he can get down there. And he's in there safely with a stolen base. So now he's in scoring position with 2 outs. See if Jeff Burris can deliver here, folks. Here's the pitch to Burris. And that's going to be a fly ball in the left field for out number 3. The Braves strand 1. We go to the bottom of the 6th. The bottom part of the order do Unser, Parrish, and Spire here against Hannah in the 6th inning. And Unser is 1 for 2 with a double and came around the score, struck out his other time up. And he's going to get a base hit into left field. So Unser's aboard here with a leadoff single. And Larry Parrish is up. The Braves need a double play. Down by 1. Don't want to give up any more runs. Parrish is grounded out to the pitcher and single. And that's just what the Braves is looking for. That ball's hit down the rocket. A tailor-made double play. 6-4-3. Now there's 2 outs and nobody on. Nice job down there by Rocket and Royster. The R boys turn into double play. Chris Spire's up now. He's got an RBI single and flew out the center. And that's going to be a base hit out into left field. So Spire's aboard here. How big is the double play now? And Grimsley's going to come up to the plate with a runner down at first. And with a 1-run leading the way he's pitching, I'm going to let him stay in here. He's 0 for 2. He's reached on a fielder's choice and flew out to left. And this is going to be a ground ball down to Jerry Royster. He fires over to first as Hunter joins us here today. How's it going? And that'll be it. Expos strand 1. We go to the top of the 7th. Braves trailing by 1. They got Cito, Gaston, Murphy, and Pokeroba due up here. Cito is 0 for 2. He's reached on a fielder's choice, and he has flown out to left. And Big Clue joins us here. Cito, can he get aboard here and get the time run down there? And that's going to be a pop-up down the 2nd. And Cash makes the call and the catch for out number 1. That brings up the Murph here. Murph delivered. He singled and grounded out to first. Got caught stealing. And that's going to be a fly ball out in the center field. Nice play by his counterpart Dawson to rob Murph of a base hit. Nice running catch. 2 up and 2 down. So it's up to Pokeroba here. Try to get something going. He has flown out to left and grounded out to short. And that's going to be a pop-up. This one down to short. And Spire calls for it. Makes the catch. 1, 2, 3 inning. We go to the 7th inning stretch. 2-1 Expos. We got the top of the order due up here in the 7th. They like to see Hannah make it through this inning. He's due up 3rd. in the top of the eighth. See if he can get this, keep this a one-run game with the top of the order up. Carmarte's 1 for 3. He's doubled, came around the score and flew out to center and left. And that's going to be a fly ball out to center. That'll be out number 1. Brings up Cash now with nobody on. And Cash is 1 for 3. He singled, flew out the center and struck out. And that's going to be a fly ball this time out the right field. Cito's got it for out number 2. Dawson trying to get on. Give the Expos a little insurance run. He's been hit by a pitch, struck out and singled as Doug Hunt joins us. And he's got an RBI in this game, Dawson does. And that's going to be a nice slow roller down the short. Rockets up with it. Fires over to Murph. 1, 2, 3 goes the Expos. To the top of the 8th we go. We'll have Gilbreth Rocket and a pitch hitter for HANNA. Gilbreth is 0 for 2. He's grounded out the third both times to his counterpart. And he says, what the heck, let's swing and miss instead of grounding out. So that's strikeout number. It's the first strikeout by Grimsley. And now we got the Rocket up. Nobody on and 1 out. Pat get a 1-out rally going. He's grounded out the third and the short. And that's going to be another swing and a miss. So for not having any strikeouts, Grimsley now is wheeling and dealing. Pitch hitter here for HANNA. He's going to come off the bench against the lefty. Most of the righties are already in the game. So it's going to be Daryl Cheney trying to come out here, the switch hitter, to get on board, get the tying run down at least first. And Cheney is batting .391 on the year. No homers and 2 RBIs. Can he get aboard here with 2 outs? And that's going to be a fly ball out to left field, out to center field rather. Dawson makes a nice catch. The Braves go down in order. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Still a 1-run ball game, and now he's going to come out here and pitch for the Braves. We got Carter, Valentine, and Unser. 2 righties and a lefty due up here. And let's see who the Braves want to bring into this game. They've been off for a while. So looks like it's going to be Devine's going to come out of the bullpen, try to keep this a 1-run game. This is Devine's 5th appearance. He hasn't got any record. He's 0-0 with no saves. He's got a 7.39 ERA, though. Going up against Carter, who's 0 for 2. He has grounded out, walked, and reached on a fielder's choice. And that'll be a ground ball down to Rocket for out number 1. And Valentine's up now. And Ellis is 0 for 3. He's grounded out. The short flew out the right and center. And that'll be a fly ball this time out the center field. So 2 up and 2 down here in the bottom of the 8th. And Unser up now. Unser's 2 for 3, having a darn good game. He has doubled, singled, and struck out. And that's going to be another swing and a miss. So 2 hits and 2 strikeouts for Unser. We go to the top of the ninth. The Braves trailing by 1. Grimsley trying to get a complete game out of this. And he do it, folks. The Expos going to give him a shot here. They got the bullpen up. Let's see who's out there warming up. And they got Nose warming up, the lefty. And they got Banchin, the righty, warming up. They'll have to deal with the top of the order here. Royster, Bunnell, and Burris. Anybody gets on, and that'll be it for Grimsley. Jerry is 1 for 2. He's got a single, grounded out, and walked and stole a base. And that's going to be a ground ball down the second to his counterpart down there. Cash, he's up with it, fires over to Unser for out number 1. Barry Bunnell get on here with 1 out. And runs at the plate. He's 0 for 3. He's flown out the left, center, and popped up the third. And that's going to be another ground ball. This one down the Parrish. And that's 2 quick outs. Braves down to their last out, and Jeff Burris. Burris keep this game alive for the Braves, trailing 2-1. Hannah's pitched a nice game. Be tough to see him lose this one. Jeff Burris has reached them a fielder's choice, grounded out the first, and flew out the left. And that's going to be a 18. That's going to be a fly ball out to the Hawk, and he scoops that up. Nice dive and catch to end this ball game, folks. And that is it. Expos win 2-1. Nice pitching game. Grimsley goes the distance. We'll take a look here at the box score. The Braves 1 run on 3 hits. Hanna tried to do it all himself, folks. The only offense in the game was Preston Hanna with a solo homer, and he pitched a 8. And the Expos 2 runs on 8 hits and no errors. An 8-hit, 2-run ball game. He tried to win this game by himself. Braves just didn't help him out. Unser was 2 for 4, and so was Spire. Of course, the Braves were 0 for 1. They only left 2 men on base. Didn't have many opportunities. And the Expos were 2 for 6. They left 7 men on base. Hanna, with a tough loss, goes to 2-5. 7 innings, 8 hits, 2 runs, walked 1, struck out 3. Devine comes in, pitches the 8th inning, strikes out 1. Grimsley goes the distance, is now 3-1. 3 hits, 1 run, walked 1, struck out 2, gave up the homer to Preston, and that was his only bad pitch of the game. Let's do some fast play here in the National League. We got the Cubs taking on the Dodgers out in LA. And the Cubbies win a close one, 7-6 on 14 hits and 1 error. The Dodgers 6 runs and 9 hits and no errors. Then you got the Astros going up to New York. Joaquin Andujar against Swan. That should be a good pitching game. Watch it be a blowout. And like I said, it wasn't a blowout, but it sure wasn't no pitching duel. Astros win 9-4. They had 14 hits and no errors, and the Mets 4 runs, 8 hits, and 3 errors. Then we got the Big Red Machine going up against the Phillies in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. As Legend joins us here today. Check out Legend's great channel, folks. The Phillies win 4-2, 7 hits and 1 error. The Reds 2 runs, 8 hits and an error. Phillies are now 16-9. Then you got the Pirates, who's leading that division with a 17-10 record, taking on the Padres out west. See what happens here. In sunny California. And the Pirates beat up on the Padres. 6 runs, 14 hits, 3 errors. Padres 1 run, 6 hits, and 2 errors. And the final game here on the 12th is the Cardinals and Giants out in San Francisco. Oh, Blues pitching for the Giants. And the Giants win it close. Let's see what the Stars about here. A walk-off by the Giants. Giants 5 runs on 6 hits and 1 error. Cardinals 4 runs, 8 hits, and 3 errors. Let's see what inning that was in. Was that a 9th inning walk-off or did it go extras? 9th inning walk-off. Let's look at the scorecard here, see how it happened. They had a fly ball, a single, a strikeout, and a wild pitch, and then a single. The wild pitch got the runner in scoring position. Then Herndon singled him in. Alrighty, let's take a look at the standings and the leaderboard here after May 12th in the National League. And the Pirates are a half a game up on the Phillies. Expos are a game back. Cubbies 2.5, and then it drops like a rock. The Mets are 10 games back, and the Cardinals 11. Cardinals are 8-22. Then you got out west, the Dodgers are 3.5 games up on the Giants. Padres 5.5 games back. Houston Astros 6.5. The Reds 8, and the Braves 8.5 games back. You got Willie Montez with the Mets leading with a .391 batting average. George Foster with 9 home runs, and Steve Garvey's taking over the RBI lead with 29 over George. Your ERA leader is Don Robinson for the Pirates with a 1.09. And you got multiple pitchers with 5 wins in the National League. And you got 2 pitchers with 6 saves, Fingers and Keeson. And now Reggie Smith's leading the voting in MVP for the Dodgers. And Steve Rogers has a slight edge in the Cy Young voting. I want to thank Legend Sports Universe for stopping in today. Like I say, check out his great channel. Doug Hunter, check out his channel. And Philip Reynolds, check out his channel. Philip Reynolds was the first one in the ballpark today. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell for reminders. And on your way out of Montreal and you're stuck at the border, hit that like button and leave a comment. Until next time, you all have a great day. Take care.